So this is my Nikon f100. It's my most recent camera purchase, and I've put maybe 2 rolls of film through it. And so far off the bat, my first impressions are that this is an amazing camera. I paid 475 Australian for this in a lens kit bundle on eBay. That's around 320 US, I think. With this camera, I got a Nikon AIS 28mm, which is like a really good, really sought after lens. I can't believe I got it for the price that I did with this camera. I also got a Nikon 105 f2.5, one of the probably most famous portrait lenses Nikon ever made. So I'm very keen to try that out and put that through its paces. And I also got a 50mm f2 AIS, which is just a good all-round lens, which I'll probably end up doing something with. I don't know, maybe giving it to a friend or something. So all in all, the bundle that I got was really cheap. Like the lenses were probably, the 28mm was almost a $400 lens straight off the bat, and the 105 is normally about $200 for a really good condition one like that. So this is a great price. F100 has a lot of professional features built into the camera. It has 3 different types of metering. It has spot metering, matrix metering, and then a centered weighted metering. From everything that I've read and what I've seen just from using this, it's very accurate, and the matrix meter is very good as well. It has up to 1/8000th of a second shutter speed, which is really good if you want to do portraits or something, shoot wide open at 1.4 during the middle of the day. And the other thing that it has that's really good, that makes you work really quick, is it is an autofocus camera. If you have any Nikon lenses that are autofocus, even the D series, G series, any sort of autofocus Nikon lenses, this camera should be high up on your priorities list. It is so good, it's really quick. It has 5 focusing points, they're quite centralized. It's not the best for doing sort of anything that's moving or trying to use the 3D tracking or anything like that. I've never really tried it. But what I normally do is just focus, recompose, works really well, it's really quick. If you were shooting portraits or you were doing events or something and you wanted to bring some film into the shoot, this would be the camera to do it. It's really quick, it's really efficient, it's definitely a lot better than some of the manual focusing and other things that you can do with other lenses. And with the autofocus, it opens up a really big range of lenses. One of the reasons that I'm such a big fan of the Nikon system, and I recommend so many people use the Nikon system, is if you want to eventually make more serious work, or you want to introduce film into your professional or in a professional setting, the Nikon system just has so many potential lenses, from wide angle D series lenses, big zooms. You can get heaps and heaps of primes that are either autofocus or manual focus. There's just so many lens options. The F mount is just full of these great, beautiful lenses that you can use in heaps of different situations. And a lot of them are really cheap. You can pick them up for next to nothing, and they're just absolutely great. So here's some footage and some shots that I've taken with these first rolls of film with this camera. I went for a walk down the beach and took some photos of some beach houses just down the road from me with Portrait 400. And I also took some photos in Fremantle, just walking around while I was waiting for a friend to go get dinner. So I hope you guys enjoy the photos, and when I get back, I'll talk to you about who I think this camera is for. So who is this camera for? If you own any full frame Nikon lenses, autofocus or not, I would say buy this camera. If they're autofocus, even better. It's amazing having autofocus with the film camera. If you're someone who wants to introduce film into your professional work, if you want to shoot better portraits or more professional portraits, or you want to do weddings and you want to add film, a camera like this is a great option. It has a lot of professional features, it's really quick, it's really efficient, and I think it's a great idea. If you're just looking for a daily walk around camera, you just want to shoot a little prime or something like that, maybe not. If you just want something like that, a small, older, more sort of retro looking SLR is better. They're just more discreet, more conspicuous, and just a better all-round lighter option. This is a little bit big, especially when you put autofocus lenses on it, especially like the zooms like this. It's quite a large camera, but the results I think are worth it. And then if you want to shoot studio, I think this is a good option. You have the hot shoe here, so you can put a flash on here and you can use a slave system, or you can put a trigger on here, or there's a PC sync port, not a PC, a flash sync port in the side of the camera. So you have many options if you want to shoot film. So that's it for my first impression of this camera. I'll probably do another full in-depth review in a little while after I've maybe put about 10 to 15 rolls through the camera. I'll try some different lenses. I've got a wedding coming up in March, which I'll be using this. And yeah, so if you like this video, please like and subscribe. I've got more film camera reviews coming out and just more shoot videos. So hopefully this year, now that all the labs are back up and running, I'll be just pumping out videos real quick. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.